Hello beautiful people, welcome you back to my channel. It's your girl partner. So how you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing great. On today's video I want to quickly show you how to make this short pant for a child. This is just a quick and easy one. It's a DIY, be it a boy child or a girl child, they can both rock this one. Okay, yeah. So getting started, this is the print I'm using. So what I have here now is for the length. In order to know the amount of fabric you're going to use, you can just work with the hips. If you measure the hips of this child, divide it by 4 and add extra 4 inches. Okay, so that's what I have here. So the hip was actually 26 divided by 4. That is 6.5. So I just added like extra 4 inches. Okay, just have it unfold. Okay, that's it. And of course, here is the length of the shirt. So the length of the short is 16 inches. I'll be adding an extra 2 inches at the top because I'm going to be adding an elastic here. Then at the lower part, I'll also use 2 inches as well for the folding at the lower part. Okay, yeah. So which makes it a total of 4 inches added to the 16 inches. That's 20. So what I have here in length is 20 inches. So in between here, the measurement will be taking place here. So I'll come down here now and mark out the crotch length. So I'm using as much as 11 inches, okay? Ordinarily, I shouldn't use up to this, but because it's a child, I really want it to be a free one, not a fitted pant, okay? To have all the easiness, okay? That's why I'm using 11 inches as the crotch length, okay? So from here to here, I mark out the 11 inches. Okay, so this is it. So here is the waistline. Okay, don't forget here is the fold for the elastic casing, while here is the crotch length, and of course here is the fold for the lower part of the short. Okay, so indicating say the hip line. So here let's say I mark out 6 inches. I'm not ruling out anything actually, just want to give this lower part just a little bit of slant shape. So this is the hip line here, this point. So I'll come down to this lower part. I'll just go up by 1 inch. This is the lower part. I'll go up by 1 inch. So from here, I'll connect it to this hip point here, just to give it a shape. So you can see. So I'm going to be trimming this out. Okay, that's it. That's all I just did here. Okay, so coming down now to this crotch length, I will now put in what the flap measurements. So in case you are not familiar with this terms, I have a video on how to take a proper measurement for a pant trouser. It's well easy and explanatory. I also have a video on how to make some short pants, okay, trousers. So you can go ahead and watch it. I'll have it linked up in the description box. Okay, I'm going to put in the flap measurement, which in this case is divided into 2, that not into 4. Okay, so the flap is 18. If I divide it by 2, I have 9. So I'll go ahead and mark out 9 inches here, and of course I'll just add just extra 1 inches for that. Okay, so this 1 inches, I'll create a curve here representing my crotch. Then from here I'll take it straight down. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be a free pant, like I said. The more reason why I don't really necessarily need the hip, and also for the waist is going to have an elastic. So, and of course after that the elastic will bring it all together, so I don't need to put in the waist measurement. I hope you understand that. So I'll just take it from here all the way to the waistline. Okay, so it's as easy as that. So from here, this crotch length now, I'll just take it straight down to the lower part of the short. So it's going to be a free one, like I said. So look at it, it's that easy. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So this is it, guys. So I would like to notch this part, but I'll do that later when I'm done cutting the other part. So this is just um, for the front piece. So I'll take another piece and place it over so that I can cut out for the back piece. At this crotch line, I'll just add extra 1 inch here, or 1.5 inch. Just adding extra 1.5 inch there, and of course to the lower part as well. Okay, so I'm just taking it this way. just to create that same curve. Then from here I'll connect it so that it will dissect at the top here. Can you see this? From here, don't forget at this point we just added extra 1.5 inch here and at the lower part as well. Then for this other side, just follow at the same shape. It's as easy as that. So you can see this is ready. So what I would like to do now is just to notch the part where we'll be having the casing. And on the lower part, I'll also give it a notch where we'll have the fold. So that's it, guys. We're done with the cutting. It's as easy as that. So the next thing I would like to show you now is to create out the pockets. Okay, so here is the front piece. Setting this back piece aside. So the first thing I'll do now is to go join this piece. So I already have the right side facing each other. So what I will do now is to take it at this crotch length. I'm just going to be sewing about half of an inch from here all the way to this top. So I'll quickly demonstrate that with a pin. Just take it from the crotch line. So once I'm done stitching it, so I'll have it looking this way. You can see this. So I'll have it looking this way, right? Okay, so at this point now, this side is where I'm going to be fixing in the pocket, okay? So what I'll do now is I would like to fold it into two. So don't forget, this is the line for the casing, right? So this automatically is going to go inwards like this. Okay, so from this point, I'm just going to create the length for my pocket. So I'll come here, I'll move inwards by 2 inches. I'll move inward by 2 inches and I'll also go down by, say, 6.5 inch. Okay, 2 inches inwards from here, this way 2 inches, and the length here 6.5. Okay, so what I'll do now is to give it a slant from this point to that, so you can see this. So I'm going to be cutting this out. So I'll just open it up so that I can extend this line to this casing, okay? So it's going to be fixed back when we are putting in the pocket. So I'll just extend this line. So this is what I'm going to be cutting out now. Can you see this? So then I'm going to take 2 pieces. So what I have here now is a long piece. So here I have about this is 24 inches in width. Then the length is 9 inches, okay? So while we're folding it into two, don't forget right side is facing each other and I want to cut out for the 2 pockets at the same time. So I have to face right side facing each other. So what I will do now is to make another fold along this longer length. So what I now have is what? 12 inches by 9 inches, okay? Yeah, so what I'll do now is to take one side, because I'm interested in just one side. I'll spread it open back, take one side and place it over this way, just like as I have it slanted out. So I have to cut out the same shape as well. I hope you can see this. I need to cut out the same shape for the pocket. So I'll go ahead and slant it out. So you can see this now. So the next thing, of course, I'll take one piece, then I'll be using it to turn each side. So this time around, I'm spreading it open. So I'm going to be taking one piece this way now. At the side where we have slanted, I will be sewing it all up. Can you see this? So I'm making a stitch this way, so I'm just demonstrating with the pin. So once I'm done stitching it, you can see this now. So this one will be going inwards like this. So all I need to do is just to adjust it, okay? Depending on how wide you want the pocket to be. If you feel it is too wide, you can still reduce it. Remember we had 24, so you might end up reducing it if you want. So because this is the back side, this is what we're seeing. So I'm just going to adjust it so that that part that we have cut out, this 2 inches width, you can use it to as a guide to see how much of a fold you want. So you can see we already have that shape out. So we have it back. What we've cut out before, we have it back. So I'll go ahead and pin this down. So if you look at it from the behind, you can see the pocket is all the way this side. So you can choose to reduce it in way. That's what I mean. If you want to reduce it, you can reduce it a bit. So now at the end of the day, once you are done stitching it on this side and on the other side, because you're going to be stitching it inside, then you have your pocket open. You can see. So the same thing you're going to do for this other side, where you have it slanted, place it over and run a stitch. Run a stitch like this, then you take it to this other side. Can you see? Then you fold it in such a way that you have this shape that you have cut out before. You can use it as a guide. Place it over here so that it will guide you where you should stop. Can you see this now? So you can stop here and you stitch. So you're going to be stitching here just like you did here, and also on this side you're also going to be stitching it inside. Okay, so at the end of the day you also have your pockets. You can see this. So this is exactly how it is. For me, I think I'm going to be reducing the inside as well. So what I mean, we are going to be reducing the width. Instead of the width of that 24, I might have it take away 2 inches out of it so that this place will be, reduced inside. Okay? So that is it, guys. You can see this is all ready this way. So once this is done, after fixing the pocket, the next thing, of course, is just to take the other back piece. I'll also go ahead and run a stitch from this cross length as well. You can see once I'm done, I have it this way. So I'll just take what I have here and place it over the front piece. Okay, place it over the front piece, and what is the next thing I will do is to run a stitch by the side. Just stitch it all up by the side, about 1 inch this way, 1 inch by the side. Then for the crotch length, make sure the both crotch line are matching each other. Then you also take it this side, and this part is almost ready. So after that, you make a fold. That 2 inches will left for the folding at the lower part. So you are just going to fold the lower part of the short, and the same thing here. Then the final thing, of course, will be to fixing the elastic casing after creating the casing for the elastic, which means you have to make a fold at the upper part as well, take it round, then fix in the casing, and your short pant is ready. It's as easy as that. Like I said, I have several videos on how to make similar stuff like this. This is just a very quick one you can make for a child. So that's it, guys, on how to make this short pants. we have come to the end of today's tutorial. If you find this helpful, please go ahead, like, share, and if you've not subscribed, please don't forget to do that as well. I will appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys a lot. Till I see you on the next video, have a beautiful day.